Hi, my name is Jennifer Dean, and my project was on organisms in Virginia during the Mesozoic and or Cenozoic eras. Um, since I was a kid, I had this mild obsession with dinosaurs and prehistoric life. I've always been fascinated with these animals and how some of these animals did not survive to the future. I have lived in the Winchester area for about 10 years, and I always catch myself wondering what life was millions of years ago, what the area looked like, and why did some animals outlive the others. I even have a pet bird, a blue and gold macaw, mainly because birds are, they're prehistoric descendants. VirginiaPlaces.org states that many types of dinosaurs have lived in Virginia. The Mesozoic, also the Middle Life era, had some of the largest beasts that roamed the earth. However, as of today, we have yet to find a dinosaur fossil or a fossilized dinosaur here in Virginia. There has been fossilized evidence of dinosaur footprints, which gives hope that one day we will find fossils here in Virginia of dinosaurs, but as of right now, we have not found one. The footprints were of a three-toed upright dinosaur, which due to the footprints could get up to faster speeds. Although we have not found the dinosaur fossils from the Mesozoic era, we have found plenty of fossilized plant life, such as ferns, ginkgos, conifers. Some of these plants we still see today, like ferns or some type of conifers. Most of the fossils that we have found in Virginia are from the Cenozoic era. According to BioLab text, the Cenozoic means the era of modern life. After the dinosaurs were gone from this world, mammals began to thrive. Soon, this mammal, any type of mammal, they were the dominant animal on Earth. According to USGS.org, which is a government-run website, the Cenozoic era was broken into epochs. The first epoch is called Paleocene era. New plants evolved, like the first pines, cacti, palm trees, a lot of trees that you still see today. Most of Virginia, or nearly most of Virginia, was underwater, especially what we see as coastal Virginia today. During the last part of the Paleocene, there was a sudden increase in global warming. This caused atmospheric patterns to change, and some of the deep sea organisms evolved into land mammals to adapt to this. Alligators and some reptiles survived the dinosaur extinction. They were seen in this era. Some other mammals that were seen were smaller animals such as rodents and early forms of primates. Many of these animals that were seen are now extinct. After the Paleocene, the Eocene started. Some of Virginia was still underwater at this point, and there was now some volcanoes with volcanic activity that was in Western Virginia. Tropical rainforest covered the area of what is now the Appalachian Mountains. You will see the first giant mammals start to roam the earth during this time frame. The first whales, bats, elephants were also seen. They were horse-like animals that had toes instead of hooves, but were the size of a dog. The primates started to resemble primates that we see today, and more species of birds are seen, like penguins, pelicans, ducks. The Oligocene started next. This era is where you start to see the seasonal climate change. Most of Virginia was above sea level at this point. Due to the temperature change, grass started to form, and early forms of monkeys, dogs, cats, pigs, camels, and even rhinos appeared. The horses, they grew, they had longer legs and fewer toes. This helped them run a little faster. The next two epochs are the Miocene and the Pliocene. The climate is about the same. A lot more mammals appeared, including some early forms of what is thought to be humans. You will see bears, saber-toothed tigers, and woolly mammoths. They were also common during this time frame. The Pleistocene and the Holocene are the last two epochs of the Cenozoic era. Mastodons, giant sloths, and lions are now roaming the earth. Virginia Energy, a government-ran website, documents the fossils found in Virginia. A lot of the fossils found in Virginia are marine fossils, which really isn't surprising since Virginia was covered in water for a good portion of history. You'll find fossils like the megalodon, shark teeth, some coral, whale bones are pretty common along the coast. However, there are some non-marine like fossils found, like birds, plant life, and some other mammals. If you were alive during the Cenozoic era and living in Virginia, you would see a lot of plant life. Depending on the epoch would depend what type of animals you would see, how the climate would be, and you would probably see that the climate is still pretty seasonal. However, it would be much warmer than what our seasons are today. You would most likely see mastodons, the woolly mammoths up in the cooler climates. If you were at the coast, you might see prehistoric whales and sharks. And then if you're walking through the pines and other plants, you would run into snakes and wood rats. Virginia sounds like it was a very beautiful place during this time due to the plant life thriving and the different type of animals that were around. During this research, I was disappointed to learn that there is no fossil evidence of dinosaurs other than footprints, which is confusing yet interesting. It's like they didn't live in Virginia, but they walked through periodically. I am hoping that someday we do find dinosaurs and what type of dinosaur fossils are in Virginia. I was very impressed with some of the other organisms that were here, and how they lived and adapted through seasonal changes and climate changes.